In order to keep your data protected, there are a couple of top tips that you can do to make sure that from your perspective and from your company's perspective, you're protected. In the case of an attack, you definitely want your data backed up. This improves your chances of recovery. If they attack you and you lose all your data, we've got it backed up for you from yesterday, so they can have your machine and we'll just give you a new one. Use strong passwords and multi-factor authentication, or MFA. It's a buzzword right now, I think, in a lot of companies, but with multi-factor authentication, it allows your company to survive any kind of brute force attacks. You've kind of got extra walls in place to protect you from that. Try to operate on least privilege. You shouldn't be giving every user access to everything. You wouldn't want someone from accounts to also have the same access to information that, say, your CEO does. So if their account gets compromised, they only have access to maybe the people you're doing business with, rather than your entire financial records or anything like that. Patch your systems. Get used to that being a weekly occurrence or a monthly occurrence, however often you want to operate that way. Vulnerabilities are called vulnerabilities for a reason, but if someone's found a way to, for example, break into MS Paint and use a 5-pixel code to get through your protections because you didn't patch Paint, it doesn't matter what you've got in place. And then finally, train your staff. It's important that the people that work for your company understand that things like phishing, for example, are multi-billion-dollar industries that are constantly trying to find a way into your network. And you could have Fort Knox or some giant, fortress of a network that's impenetrable. But if someone who's allowed in kind of opens the door for somebody else through a vulnerable link or a phishing email or through picking up a USB outside and plug it into their system, all of those protections are negated. So just educate your staff and make sure that they understand that they are the front line of data protection.